we got the music PDF tier list. Now, if you don't know what a PDF is, all you gotta do is look at some of the people on this list and then just, sound out the word as well. PDF. What word does that sound like? What 9-letter word does that sound like?
You're playing Minecraft in a cave looking for diamonds. That's funny. I'm in the same cave looking for miners.
How do we rank them? There are going to be two main ways that we rank them. So, the first main way is going to be how much I like their music. And if I have a decent enough amount of songs by them, I'm going to go up on my phone and then go to their Spotify page as well. And talk about some of the songs that I like and how many I have by them. And then two, we're also going to talk about how heinous the crimes are. If not alleged crimes, if not just allegations. So first, we're going to get into it. And we'll save the best for last as well. Kehlani, not guilty. So, if you don't know about the Kehlani situation, if you don't know who she is at all, for some reason, she is a pretty popular R&B singer. She dated, I believe, Kyrie Irving back in like 2016. What? So I got like 24 songs by her. Not the most, but still good, pretty decent amount. So her situation was, people were slamming her for her saying that her daughter was her soulmate. Now, while obviously, this does sound insanely weird, it does sound like she's a one of my teammates on League of Legends in ranked. It kind of came out of context. So when she said that, she was referring to her talking to her shrine or shrink, whatever it's called, and her daughter, and her shrink saying that her daughter was her wife in the next lifetime or some other bullshit like that. And Kehlani thought it was cute, she thought it was funny, so she posted it. My shrine said this, and then everyone kind of said that about her. So yes, it is, very much so weird. And don't mind me, I'm fucking this Wingstop up. They had a pretty good deal today. I think they had like 20 wings or whatever, so leave my fat ass alone. It's not the worst, but at the same time, it's more of like why would you even post that, So not guilty, she's not a PDF, but that's still pretty weird. Next, we got Dave Blunts. I'll put him in D tier. I'll put him at the top of D tier. He's not a pedophile or anything, but he's just like really fat. So I'm just gonna go put him there. And then same thing with plaqueboymax. He's not a pedophile or anything. He's just from New Jersey, so it might as well be the same shit.
Jersey don't love, come through. We gon' come and blow New Jersey up. Bang.
And then we'll do, I don't know, for Max, he doesn't have that many like publicly released songs that are on like Spotify and stuff, but I know I have Reno Hercules with Summrs and Lace Max, which he produced for Laserdisc. Those are, I don't know, pretty fire. I fuck with him. And then we'll do Daniel Larson. Daniel Larson is another good one.
You a pedophile.
So who do I rock with more, Daniel Larson or Max? Okay, Max. But Daniel Larson, if you don't know, he is a very interesting social media. If you're fucking with the video, drop a like, subscribe, follow the Twitch, and any of the social medias you want to. Link in the description. And I'll give you a little bites. He's also a very well-known PDF. But he is also very much so on the spectrum. I'll say that, very, very low functioning. I'll show you guys a picture of what he looks like. Daniel Larson. This is him. This is Daniel Larson. Obviously you look at him, he's very much not all the way there mentally. And as far as music, he has I believe a handful of songs, maybe like 2 or 3 release songs. I know the one that I have saved is Roaring Thunder. Actually a pretty decent song for what you expect from him, if I'm gonna be honest. And he also does have a really nice voice. But it is a shame that he went on the path that he's on. Now, why he's on this list, there is a situation with him and Grace VanderWaal. Grace Vanderwall is a singer. I believe she was on like American Idol or something a while ago. And at the time, she was like 14 or 15. And basically what Daniel did was he stalked the shit out of her. He would like call her parents and stuff and try to arrange some type of meetup with her and say that, oh yeah, I'm dating her on the internet, blah, blah, blah. Whole time, he's like a 30-plus-year-old man, which is kind of crazy if I'm going to be honest.
This message is to Grace Vanderwall and to the fans. We are officially dating. Grace Vanderwall has told me to make this public. We are officially dating. So please, everyone, stay tuned.
Once again, just like most of my teammates. But once again, you know, pretty good vocals. I'll put him at the bottom of B tier so far. And then we'll go into 21 Savage.
I've been in the hills, fucking dude. I've been in the hills, fucking dude. I've been in the hills, fucking dude.
So 21 Savage, he's not. I don't know. I'm not gonna say like a pedo, because obviously like a pedo is a pedo at the end of the day. But he was one of those rappers that was DMing Ruby Rose at the time. Honestly, I'm moving on D. Yeah, I'll put him below Dave Blunt's. He was one of the people that was DMing Ruby Rose when he was like 22, 21 or so, and Ruby Rose was about 15, 16. Very weird. And then now the game, you know, obviously very influential rapper, very influential West Coast rapper. Really good songs like, you know, How We Do, and then all the other songs of that album, very phenomenal. But he just loves to beef too much. He's like the older version of Jace. Just beefing with everyone every day, all the time for no reason, just mad as hell. But yeah, no, same situation with 21 Savage. He was DMing Ruby Rose when she was like around the same age, 15, 16, and he was like damn near 30 plus, if not like 35 plus. Weirdo, PDF.
You a pedophile.
Very much so. So next, I guess we'll go on to the other DM people as well. So we'll do Gracie. This one wasn't, I'll say it wasn't as bad as 21 in the game. But if you know the situation with her, she said that he was hot and very attractive when she at the time was 18 and Finn was 14. So that's pretty much like oh, my Fortnite thing stopped. So that's like a senior in high school / freshman in, well, first semester of college, university, whatever you want to call it, saying that someone that just finished up 8th grade and or is in their first semester of high school is hot. Very fucking weird, if I'm going to be honest. Don't know why these people and everyone else on the list didn't get too much flack for it, but whatever, I guess.
You a pedophile.
Then we'll go into Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson!
You know, the absolute GOAT. Oh, Gracie Abrams music. I forgot about that. Gracie Abrams. And 21 Savage. I'll do 21 Savage. 16 Light by 21. You know, pretty decent. There should be a lot more. I took off a few more a while ago. That was because I was just trying to go clean up some duplicates and other stuff. But I gotta go ask some more about him later on. And then Gracie Abrams. I used to fuck with Gracie Abrams heavy, especially back in like sophomore year of college. So like almost 2 years ago. Hard. I don't know, some of my favorite songs by her, I'm gonna say Where Do We Go Now? You know, Mean It, Mess It Up, Friend, 21, I Miss You, I'm Sorry, Stay, and Feels Like definitely my favorites, you know, if I'm gonna be real. And then Michael Jackson. He was accused of doing things with a little boy when Michael invited him over. They slept in the same bed. Now, while obviously that doesn't mean he did anything, it still is very weird regardless, because the only people that should be doing that with a kid are the immediate parents, siblings, cousins, or other very, very, very immediate family members, or like a godfather or godmother. And if not that, then a very, 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 very close family friend should be the only ones allowed to do that. But even then, that very close family friend, it must be someone that obviously is very much so trusted and like a brother or a sister to the parent. That's it. Nothing else besides that. Not at all. But I don't know, bro. I don't even have to speak, bro. Just endless banger on banger on banger on banger on banger. He's the go-to music. Nobody has ever denied that. So him, we'll keep him there. And then we'll do, let's see, who should we do next? We'll do Boosie.
Cheese with the Boosie chips.
Alright. Now the people in the weirdo tier, let's talk about them. So the people in the weirdo tier, not necessarily PDFs, but much more PDF adjacent behavior. So I'll say what I mean. So there are probably a few more for Boosie, but the main two ones that are in the middle of my head right now are at the time he had a 12-year-old and 14-year-old son, and he paid for one of them to get head from a prostitute, and then he paid for another one to sleep with a prostitute. A 12 and 14-year-old kid, completely ignoring how much that ruins a kid mentally, and affects the rest of their life. Obviously a very weird and insane thing to do. Let's put him in exile tier. Just like Kanye said.
Ain't nobody stop. Shut up. Be quiet before you get exiled.
So, boom. Firing squad. Boom. Exile. So, he needs to be exiled. And then, same thing with Birdman. He did the same thing with Lil Wayne. And now if you don't know, Lil Wayne said that he lost his V card at the age of like 13, 14, 12. Somewhere around there. Due to Birdman hiring or getting a woman to do things to him. So, same tier, exile, very much so does not deserve to be in society. And then, Bino. Alright, and here we go. We start off with here we go with the underground rappers. Alright, so, Bino, where's a good spot to put him? Yeah, I'll put him in C tier somewhere, because he's more of the action side. So if you don't know the stuff with Bino, he's usually, backstage a while he was caught hanging out with a few minors, younger girls in high school. Not a good look. Now, while it's not super duper obvious that if they did anything, it's still very much so kind of suspected. Because at the same time, though, he's like around 23, 24, and the girls that were suspected were around 15, 16 years old. So, not the greatest. Once again, no court cases or anything, I believe, for this, but still very much so weird to be doing that with younger girls. And then, same thing with Travis Scott. Once again, I'll put him at the top of D. I'll put him at the top of D tier. I don't know how many Travis Scott songs do I have? 57. Let's see. Oh my bro, you have so many bangers. Holy shit, bro. Honestly, okay. In my opinion, in my very humble opinion, I feel like Stop Trying to Be God, No Bystanders, Wake Up is hard as fuck. Can't Say, Who What, Through the Late Night, Skyfall, Marie I'm Drunk. Honestly, if I have to pick my favorite song by Travis Scott, it's got to be Marie I'm Drunk. Hard as hell. And then I'm gonna say, I know, where's the one with James Blake? Yeah, Till Further Notice. I don't know, I'm probably missing like two more, but I'll say those for now. And then he has a bunch of features too, honestly. I don't even know why I didn't include features. They're just not showing like on his Spotify. But I'll just do those for right now. And the thing with Travis is, same thing with Travis, 21 Savage. He was DMing Ruby Rose when she was a minor. Once again, he was around the same age as 21 Savage. Like 23, 22, 24, around that age. Still very weird, but not necessarily an action step. Lancey Foe. I put him in fat or British? Fat or British? Okay, I guess I'll put him below. Okay, I'll move Travis Scott over as well. So obviously Lancey Foe, not a pedophile. He's just British, so he belongs on the list. Let's see. Autumn. Autumn. So, Autumn is always getting caught with minors. All the time. More minors in Minecraft, bro. But as far as the music, you know, not the biggest fan. If I'm gonna be honest, not the biggest fan. The biggest song that my favorite song by him is Can't Rant Anymore. You know, that's my favorite song by him. There's a few more, you know. There's one with SSG Kobe. I have maybe like 3 or 4 songs by him, so it's not even worth like going to Spotify for him. But yeah, he's one of the underground rappers that's like known for being a pedophile and always getting mean for being a pedophile. Nobody's shocked at this point. Yeah, we'll do Can as well. I'll put him in I'll put him in C tier. He was with Molly Santana when she was 15. Well, there's a picture of them in bed together when Molly was 15 and he was 20. That kind of resurfaced the other day as well. Not sure if there's other allegations besides that. I know he also beats women as well, but that's not really being a PDF. But yeah, I don't know. A few songs by Can and like some of them, most of them that are on YouTube, if anyway, and not like on Spotify. But there's one he had with Yeet that was hard. Money Dance, After Me, Tax Bracket, Fuck the Club, RREFG with Lucky, Woke Up, GTA, and then a few more. You know, not the word. I'm not even gonna say that honestly, but not the best look. Not the best look. Okay, and now we got Summrs. Summrs, my fucking goat. All right, Summrs. Let's see how many songs I have by Summrs. Keep in mind that there is literally a rant of this nigga Summrs for 3 minutes going off at McDonald's workers because they got his fucking McFlurry order wrong. Secondly, there's another social media post he has about him flexing his fucking electricity bill for his house. Who the fuck flexes an electricity bill out of all things, bro? Genuinely, Summrs is one of the funniest motherfuckers on the planet, bro. And he doesn't even try, which makes it even funnier. Shout out Loreno, he good. Believe the hype. 50 songs. I got 50 songs by Summrs. Let's see, what are my favorite ones? We got, oh my, there are so many. We got Check Me Out, right? Bird Allegiance. That's hard. Catch a Kill, So Much Cheese, Fada Philippe, Swing Your Pole, Clear the Business, Calico from Mexico, For to Win, Catch a Kill, Ashes, I've Been, Marble Floors, hard as fuck. First 48, Back to the Basics, Cathedral, Reno Hercules with plaqueboymax, Real Music, Rehab, if you wanted to know, Top Off, BFO2, and a bunch of other songs too. But yeah, so if you don't know about Loreno, there was a picture a while ago that he posted with a minor. And someone commented, Summrs, is that a minor? And he replied, guess what he replied? And he decided to reply, believe the hype, bird emoji. Now, if I'm gonna be real, if I was accused of being a pedo, I would not respond like that. But it is funny as fuck. And also, if I'm gonna be very honest, Summrs could give me a Batman origin story and I wouldn't care because the music is so hard. Like, I don't know, bro. Some not like Summrs, bro. Oh my gosh, just I don't know, phenomenal music. If I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like, honestly, he could give me a Batman origin story, but my only condition for that is he has to drop more music. That's it. That's it. He honestly, not even that. He has to drop. I'll say once in the next 10 years. And then Dr. Dre. I'll put him in S tier. S tier is the legend tier. You know, is the musical legend tier in my opinion. In my very much so opinion. So Dr. Dre, you know, he was dating a 16-year-old when he was 22. On top of course, putting the beats by Dre on women. Very lovely, of course, as we know. Very much so, an ex-underground rapper. You know, living up to the PDF and beating women stereotype, combining them, actually. And then Drake, of course, we all know. Also, another one of my favorite rappers. I got introduced to him back in like whenever 2K11 came out. Phenomenal game, by the way, at the time. Hard as fuck. And I don't know. At the same time, like I have another video about him and a few other people too. But he's a massive fucking loser. Like, how do you have so many songs about women aren't shit, women are this, women are that? But one, you have a kid with a fucking porn star. And two, all you do is beef about strippers, spend hundreds of thousands of dollars and tens of thousands of dollars on a random woman just to feel like the man for a little bit, and then play like a fucking sad boy. You're a grown-ass man. You're damn near pushing 40, Unc. What the fuck are you doing, bro? Go get some bitches, bro. I can't believe I just told Drake to go get some bitches. But you know what I mean. Type shit. Alright. Tyga. I'll put him at the top, honestly. Yeah, he deserves to be at the top.
And correction, actually, he waited till she was 18. But at the same time, too, it's like, if you're gonna do that, like, at least double down, you know? Don't just wait. Go all in.
And I have no fucking idea why he didn't get any flack for that and nobody called him a pedophile or called him out on it. But he was still doing really well musically up until, like, Taste came out. And even now, I still think he has, like, how many monthly listeners does he have? Honestly, who the fuck is listening to Tyga in 2024? I feel like they actually need to be met by a firing squad. They're literally not real people. They're literally NPCs. There's no way. Bro, 21 million monthly listeners for Tyga in 2024. Bro, if there's one person that's got to be bodying streams, bro, it's got to be him. It's got to be him, bro.
Do I have 346 viewers? Bots, come in!
It's got to be him. Two more of the ghosts. All right, so we got R. Kelly. R. Kelly. Okay, first off, let me say, I do not support R. Kelly. I do not support being Mr. Piss Air to minors and giving them golden showers.
Hip-hop singer R. Kelly is on trial again this week for sharing some of his liquid bling with yet another underage girl. Some advice for Mr. Kelly: next time, use a golden shower curtain and keep your golden showers to yourself.
What's wrong with a man giving away a golden shower? Sounds like a nice gift to me. What? Shoot, I wish somebody gave me a golden shower.
But that Boondocks episode on him was funny as fuck. And it was also real as fuck too. But that's a video for a different story. He also tried to marry Aaliyah. And if you don't know, Aaliyah was a very, very good singer. Very beautiful voice. And at the time, she was about 14 to 16 years old. And he was at least 30. Very, very interesting. Well, around 30. So very interesting. And then another important point about R. Kelly that was mentioned in the Boondocks episode as well is if she didn't want to get Mr. Piss aired on, then move out the way. Well, personally, you know, I'm no philosopher, even though I did take about 3 or so philosophy classes as I was required to. Well, not required to, but you know what I mean. I honestly, I think it's still wrong if you're gonna piss on someone that doesn't consent to being pissed on, you know? Like, I genuinely think it's kind of weird, you know? Hottest take on the planet, I know, right? Don't pee on me unless I want to be peed on, you know? But yeah, no, definitely a legend, you know? Very, very beautiful voice, you know? Especially the song he has with Usher, Same Girl. Phenomenal song, if I'm gonna be honest. They were cooking. They were fucking cooking. Alright, Diddy. Alright. Do I put him? You know what? I'm gonna put him. Actually, do I put him above Dre though? Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, no. Okay, he goes. R. Kelly goes right there. Yeah, okay. That's just fine. So with Diddy, obviously everyone knows. But I don't know. I find it really weird and interesting that everyone was shitting on Diddy for being bisexual and apparently doing stuff with the boys as well, instead of, you know, being a pedophile, sex trafficking, beating women, you know, the likes that every other SoundCloud rapper does, minus the trafficking, which Matt Gaetz does along with a bunch of other politicians, but that's for another story. But I don't know, it's really weird. People love to be really picky and choosy and just make fun of any dude just for being, like, for liking men, while completely ignoring anything else that they do. It's so fucking weird. But yeah, I don't know. On top of that too, Diddy is definitely one of those artists that's like, he's more like a feature artist, and he's definitely like who DJ Khaled thinks he is. Like, if you're going to DJ Khaled song, you're not going to hear just him, right? He's always, maybe he'll be featured on a song, or he'll have a bunch of features on his song. Like, nobody's ever going to you for them, right? But the thing is, with Diddy, at least he doesn't just yell his name on the fucking song, right? So if I had to go, let's go here, actually. Let's go to my Spotify. I got hella songs by Diddy, honestly. And let's scroll down. Look. See? And not the most songs, but still a decent amount, honestly. I don't know. He has a really great eye and ear for talent. Even though what he does with those talents, you know, not the greatest of things. But as far as music and hearing him on the features as well, he's pretty good. He's pretty good. And even on when he's just the only other person on the song too, meaning that there's two people on the song, he still does pretty well. Especially with Last Night by Keisha Cole, I think. One of my favorite songs by him. We get to a few more. So back to another underground rapper. We have Tokyo's Revenge, Groomer, I believe through DM, through Discord or something else. I'll put him at the bottom. I'll put him somewhere in D tier, honestly. He was 22 and I think she was like 16, so I'll put him a little bit above Gracie. And I'll give Gracie some grace. And I don't know, I don't think he posted another song since like 2021, 2022. But I know he had a really good song, Hellbent, with the Kid Laroi, who's honestly a goat. You know, my king would never be on this list at all. Even though Summrs is, and neither would Netspend and Jace, never be on this list ever. But yeah, I don't know. He fell off. He stopped making music. Have a Latino that is obsessed with saying the N-word. So, if you don't know about this, this is also another very interesting situation where people decide to cancel him for one thing instead of another. So, A Boogie and a bunch of other artists decided that, he was around when a 15-year-old girl was getting gang essayed by multiple grown men. That's perfectly fine with me in my books. But you snitched? No, that's fine. I don't want anything to do with you. But of course, being involved, even though you may not have been doing it, you were around and you didn't do anything to stop the situation or notify the police to let anyone know that was happening, perfectly fine in my book. Perfectly fine. But you snitch on your crew? No. Terrible. Don't make music with me ever. You're a weirdo. Leave me alone. So, him, definitely in firing squad tier list, definitely one of the most heinous crimes on here. But definitely not the worst, which is very surprising to say. So, once again, Elvis, do I fuck with the music that much? No, not at all. If you told me to name 5 Elvis songs off the top of my head, I'm dead, bro. I'm fucking dead.
Your head, name 5 DDG songs. The fuck are y'all what y'all talking about, bro?
Okay, but Max is from Jersey, and then he's a pedophile that tried to marry a minor. Which do I hate more? Yeah, I'll keep him there. All right. So yeah, he was 24. He tried to marry a 14-year-old girl. Nobody really calls him out for that. Nobody really talks about it, but whatever. And then David Bowie, musically, fucking dookie butt, Omega dookie butt. But he was also known for sleeping with a lot of 13-year-old groupies, when he was obviously an adult. Not cool, not very swag. And then we got the last 3. So the last 4 were rock artists. And if you know anything about rock artists, they're very interesting people, if you want to call them that. Usually everything known with being with drugs and minors, and involving drugs and minors, along with a lot of alcohol as well, they're known for, but nobody really talks about it when it comes to rock, even though it's in a massive amount of their music, even so much more than even underground rappers don't even talk about like minors, surprisingly. There were two more people that I had to add in. I forgot to add them in as well. They weren't all in the same folder. So once again, very much so trigger warning for this part as well. With the Red Hot Chili Peppers, the lead singer slept with a 14-year-old and wrote a song about it, but obviously no sympathy for him. But he lost his B card at 12 to his dad's 18-year-old girlfriend. So once again, you know, not an excuse at all, but a lot of people that do go through SA tend to do the same thing to others. So also going in Firing Squad, because they also made music about it, and obviously it wasn't just the lead singer, it was everyone. So if you're all agreeing to make a song about fucking minors, you're all complicit. They all go in Firing Squad. Grateful Dead, same thing as well. So they would also sleep with a lot of 13, 14, 15-year-old groupies on tour in their hotels. And what they would do is they would call downstairs and let them know ahead of time and say, hey, we have some people coming over. Please give us a heads up if any angry parents come in the lobby so we can get out. And by we, I mean the lead singer of them. Very fucked up. And then they also wrote a few songs about it as well. We'll go up to Akademiks, actually. Akademiks, one, he is fat. He is very fat. And also very fat. And really weird and annoying. He said, damn, Bad Baby got mad titties for a 15-year-old. Very fucking weird. Honestly, if I'm gonna be real about, like, okay, so her and I we're the same age at the time, right? We're both 15, right? So obviously, while the statement is true, from back when I was 15 along with her, who the fuck even thinks of that? Who the fuck even thinks to tweet that? And how the fuck did he not get like any slack, or like nobody called him out enough for saying that shit? Because if it was, I'm not even gonna say if it was anyone else, because based on the people on the list, they're all still fine musically. So I don't know. It's weird because like how the fuck do you even think of that? Like how the fuck does a 15-year-old breasts go through your mind? Like that's fucking crazy. Okay, this guy. I'll save the worst for last. I'll do this guy. Also very much so Firing Squad. So I'll put him right here. So if you don't know who this is Renee Angelil. And if you know who Celine Dion is, that's her husband. He started off as her manager when Celine was about 12 and he was about 36. And obviously groomer. And then when she got 26 years old, they got married, obviously with a 26-year age gap. So very disgusting. He was trying to fuck a minor since forever. And then last one. The band Lost Prophets. The biggest trigger warning ever. So what the lead singer did was he essayed a baby. And for that, he belongs at the absolute top of Firing Squad. The worst of the worst in this list. I genuinely have no words. I've never been shocked this badly